So hello students, now we are going to start with our fourth numerical, and this numerical is from the exercise part of this light reflection and refraction chapter. So start with the numerical. The numerical says we wish to obtain an erect image of an object. So we are going to get an erect image of an object using concave mirror of focal length 15 centimeter. So here we are going to use concave mirror whose focal length is 15 centimeter, and we are going to get erect image of an object. What should be the range of distance of the object from the mirror? Means where we can keep our object from the mirror so that we can get erect image. This is the question. So here range of distance of object means object distance we have to tell. What is the nature of the image? Means it will be diminished or it will be enlarged, that we have to tell. Is the image larger or smaller than the object? Means whatever image we are going to get, it will be larger or smaller than our object. And then we have to draw a ray diagram to show the image formation in this case. We have to draw even the ray diagram for this question. Now, let's start with the answer. So we have to use concave mirror. According to the question, it is clear. It is given focal length 15 centimeter. What is focal length? Focal length is nothing but it is the distance between the pole and the focus, principal focus. That is called as focal length. And whatever image we are going to get, it is erect here. So as we all know, total 6 images we are going to study for concave mirror. Out of all the 6, maximum all the images are inverted. But if we want erect image, then if you see the NCERT book, object should be very close to the concave mirror. Our object, it should be very much close to the concave mirror. When our object will be at the infinity, then our image will be inverted. When our object will be behind the center of curvature, then also it will be inverted. As we move our object towards the concave mirror, now see here, this is our concave mirror, this is our principal axis, this is called pole, this is center of curvature, and imagine this is the focus, principal focus. This distance we are called it is focal length, that is small f, focal length. And whatever image we are going to get here, it should be erect since. So now see here, as we all know, if I keep my object somewhere here at infinity, if I keep it here, then I am going to get my image at focus, and it will be how much? It will be a point size. Now I will keep my object behind center of curvature, then I am going to get my image between this C and F, and it will be on the below side, that is again inverted. When I will keep my object on C, I am going to get image exactly on the downside, exactly on the downside here. So this will be of the same size. Again, it is inverted, it is not erect. Now I will keep my object between C and F. Whatever image I am going to get here, it will be behind C and it will be again inverted. Now I will keep my object on F, that is on principal focus. Now I am going to get somewhere on the infinity level my image, and it will be again inverted. Now see, all the 5 diagrams, whatever till now I explained, all were having inverted image. Now if I keep my object between principal focus and pole, this is principal focus and this is pole. If I keep somewhere here between these two, I am going to get the image on the back side of this mirror. And whenever I will get the image on the back side of this mirror, it will be always erect. So this is the main thing which you have to remember. And here in question, we are getting the erect image. Erect image means for this, our object should be between F and P. So here the question is, what should be the range of distance of the object from the mirror? So what is the range? Range is, it should be less than 15 centimeter. What is 15 centimeter? This focal length is 15 centimeter. If I see the distance between capital F and pole, it is 15 centimeter. And as I told, our object should be between these two. So it should be less than 15 centimeter. So remember, our range of distance of object from the mirror should be between F and P, that is less than 15 centimeter. Now, the question is the image formed is larger or smaller than the object? So as I told, the size of the image will be larger because when we keep our object between these two, it will be smaller. And whatever image I am going to get, it is very big. So it is enlarged. That is the answer of this one. And then I have to draw here ray diagram. So let me complete first these two questions and then we will move with this ray diagram question. So I'll write here answer. So first we have to explain about the erect images or all the images. So I'll write it here. A concave mirror, a concave mirror produces an erect image only when the object is placed. The object is placed, as I told, where we have to keep the object. It should be placed between pole, pole and focus. That is nothing but our principal focus. That is capital F. Principal focus is capital F and pole is what? It is capital P. So between these two. So this is the answer for the first question. Now distance. See, now distance between pole and focus is how much? It is nothing but focal length. And how much focal length we have in this question? Focal length is given 15 centimeter. So I'll write it here focal length, and it is nothing but it is 15 centimeter. Hence, and our object should be between these two. Therefore, distance of object, it should be less than 15 centimeters. So that I have to write it here. Hence, the object can be placed at a distance. We have to write answer very carefully for these theoretical questions. Distance of less than 15 centimeter, and where we have to keep it in front of the mirror. In front of the mirror. So this we have to remember. So they are asking range. See here, range of distance. So that also we have to write it properly. Range of distance of object is equals to, how much should be the range? It should be less than 15 centimeter. So our range is less than 15 centimeter. Remember this. Now we have to tell the nature. So write down the next one. The nature of the image formed is virtual, because I am going to get my image on the back side of the mirror. Therefore, it is virtual, and it should be erect. According to question only, it is erect. And whenever we are going to get the image on the back side, it will be erect. So erect. And what is the size? I told size is enlarged. So this is the answer for the next question. And now the thing is asked, that is we have to draw the ray diagram for this question. So let me complete the ray diagram here. So this is a convex mirror. Now we will draw the principal axis. So this is the principal axis. I will name it as x and x dash. Now what we have to do? Now I have to label the center of curvature and principal focus. So here I am going to put a point of center of curvature, and correctly in the middle I will write F, capital F. That is nothing but our principal focus. Now where we have to keep the object? Object should be between this principal focus and this is pole actually. So somewhere in the middle I have to keep my object. So suppose this is my object. So I will keep my object here. So name the object. It is A and this is B. So this is the object. Now we will draw the light rays. So this is the ray which is passing from this center of curvature going straight and again coming back on the same axis. So here if I extend this ray on the back side, then this is the ray which is going on the back side. Same way, one more light ray which is going parallel to this principal axis, it goes straight, hit on this mirror and comes back like this. So if it is coming back, if you see, this reflected ray and this reflected ray will never meet on this side because both are going away from each other. Then if I extend these both the rays on the back side, they are going to meet somewhere here, and I am going to get my image here on this point. So let me draw my image formation here. So here somewhere I'm going to get the image. Now see, this is the image. I'll write this is A dash and this is B dash. If you see, this is object. I will write it with the red color. This is object, that is A, and this is B. And here, this is our image. So it is A dash and this is B dash. So this is the ray diagram. So what I told, this ray is going straight and coming back on the same way. this ray is going parallel, and after reflecting it goes like this. So this side they will never meet. These reflected rays will never meet. So we will extend it on the back side. And when we extend it, these both will meet at this point, and we are going to get our image A dash B dash on the back side of this mirror. So this is the ray diagram of this question. So here we have answered our first question this year. Then we have answered here our second question, and here we have completed our third question, that is ray diagram. So this is the complete answer for question number 4. I hope you have understood this whole answer for this sum. If you like my videos, if you have any doubt, comment those doubt in the videos, and even share my videos with your friends, and please consider subscribing my channel. If you have any other numericals also, please comment those so that I will solve those all the numericals. It will help all the students. Thank you so much.